yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 360.
60. Woo!
Yes.
What's up, man? Things in the book, man. Man, look, came full circle this episode.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
sir.
It definitely did. I see you got the Eagle Green memo. This was not scripted. You know what I'm saying? Got the Nike on. It was on sale. We just copped it at the same time a long time ago. You know?
It was looking real cozy. You know what I'm saying? I got out the work clothes, man. It's looking real cozy.
Yeah. No doubt. A good hoodie is always there, especially in this Ohio weather, bro. It is brick outside.
Oh,
brick.
My goodness. Yes, sir. Brick. It's terrible. Listen, bro. We was going to step out, bro. We was going to step out, come to the Twins party.
Oh, once I gave you that out and I told you, like, man, don't even, like, don't stress yourself. Like, it's way too cold. Although we did see some people we did not expect to see, but it's way too cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, stay in the house, man. Like, I gave you that. I wish you how cold it is. I wouldn't cop these. This is why you know you're maximum wash levels.
You went and got the Wilson leather gloves.
Orenthal's. And I'm going to tell you, I was so happy when they came in the mail. Like, it's nothing worse than getting something you think going to keep you warm and cozy, and it's just, you hit that hawk hit it, and it just don't do the job. I had to get rid of it. I had some gloves from the other day. I'm like, nah, I had to get rid of them. Got one with the OJs.
Bro,
you know?
I saw somebody, like a group of people were celebrating Avrex Day. And the only thing I could think was like, man, we might need to bring those back, man. The things was like bulletproof, man.
Well, they were like bulletproof, although they costed too much. Like, bring them down in price. Because I don't know if it was real leather or not. And it was just more of a staple thing. It takes some of the dazzle off of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want mine to be dazzled. I want like a undazzled Avrex. Yeah. I would definitely cop.
cop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just a nice leather, you know what I'm saying, varsity kind of cut. Yeah. I need that because I don't want it to be bulky. I don't necessarily not a puffer. Yeah, but just something impenetrable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, because that's the thing though. Once that hawk gets them angles going, it's like, yo, bro, it's nothing like it. I hate being cold, man.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, man. I'm glad to see you smiling today, Kev. I thought of you this weekend. I really did. I was nervous. I was worried. I said a prayer for my brother. I said, look, I hope he's okay. I immediately thought of you this weekend when everything happened with your boys, man. You know, but we'll talk about it.
That's cool. Cool, man. Yeah, okay. It's cool.
Okay, and then not so much you take the loss. It's just a matter of your other family group chat. I know it's been rough over there.
Man. You know what I'm saying? They tried, man, but everybody just ignored it. Like, man, no, not this year, man. I'm not doing this with you again.
That's what I'm saying. I feel you. Okay, well, shoot. Let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Man, I played a little bit of that NCAA football. It was fun. Yeah,
really?
I ran a couple games of that. Yeah, it was fun. I was downstairs. You know, had a little bit of time with the TV and decided to fire that up since we had the little long break. I kept meaning to get up here and play Wukong. And listen, you hit me with that ether in our chat with Jay the other day, man. You hit me with pure ether. He's like, "Man, you gonna finish this before Kevin?" I'm like, "Man, vote of no confidence."
I talked to Jay at the party. Shout out to Jay. He's already passed you. Like he's mowing through, and I will say he also little subtle stab and twist when I talk to him. He goes, "Oh, I mean, the game." I asked him, "Was it hard?" He said, "In spots, it's not as hard as Elden Ring," but he said, "In spots." I said, "So what you're saying is you're better at me than games." I said, "I've already said that. I've always said you and Jay are better at me in video games." So I took it as a strike when I beat the game. But actually, we talked about a lot of Ragnarok, which I am thoroughly enjoying. Ragnarok might be one of the best games I ever played.
Word.
I must admit, it is like I've always been a fan of Greek mythology and the way that they kind of tie it all in. I'm really having a good time. But Jay was telling me about some twists that happened later on in the game that are going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to. So, but hold on, I'm not get more past you. So you played a little bit of NCAA. You played anything else?
Nah, man, that was all I had time for, man. Like I said, I wanted to fire up that Wukong. Just didn't happen, man. Wanted to fire up that duty. Just didn't happen, man. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get on duty too.
A mile a minute.
I know. When I hit you and you said you was putting out Christmas decorations, oh, my man is washed. He's not going to get on for like another day. I already know how that is. Christmas decorations, I already know the stuff you got to pull out. I'm one more year away from pulling out the things that you have to pull out, pause. But like, even the decorations that we had to bring out was like, yo, it was crazy, man. Like Christmas is in full effect over here too. So
yeah, I mean, listen, man, we're 24 days away, 23 days away.
It seems like it's right around the corner. It definitely seems like it's right around the corner. But yeah, so we had a 4-day weekend. Just came off of Thanksgiving. First of all, how was Thanksgiving, bro? I mean, we're going to gaming, but how was Thanksgiving for you?
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Got the fam out, got them fed. Everybody, no complaints, man. You know what I'm saying?
Complaints?
Matter of fact, always getting back was like, man, that was amazing. I'm like,
yeah,
all right then. You know what I'm saying? I might have did my thing.
Okay.
You know I mean, I might have leveled up. I think I might have ascended this year.
Really?
I do think so, man. I think I got kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling
myself. You was
myself
good last year, though. No, last year was definitely good.
I was decent. You know what I'm saying? I had a, you know what I mean? 12 and 8. You know what I mean? This year I might have been averaging 24 and 11. That's all I'm saying.
You out there putting up Wimby numbers?
Yeah, you know, it was a jump in production. So everybody walked away. They was like, man, hold up, you made this? I'm like, yeah. They're like, hold up, no, you made all this. Yeah.
And that's when you know it's good. When everyone asks who made something, it could go either way. But if the Fox is asking that, oh, you made this? Like, okay. You know, it's not like just give you that full salute. You know what I mean? So, all right. So you just only played a little bit of college football. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit disappointed that you didn't get further in Wukong. But all right, so I just been playing Ragnarok. That's all I've been playing. Yeah, so I'm very far in the game, having a great time with it. I just got the spear. Heard it opens up the game a lot more when you get the spear, and I'm like, all right, cool. This is where I'm like, and like I'm at the point where I'm already having fun with the story itself, and like Kratos is doing this thing. I love how they kind of bouncing both stories apart, but it's nothing when like the paths intersect again. When the son comes back and he understands he's been letting his dad down, Odin pops in and out, kind of throwing shade. So like Heimdall seems like he's gonna be a problem. I know I'm gonna give him the beats here pretty soon, but the fact that he sees everything coming, I'm just ready to take him out. Pause. But Ragnarok's it, man. This is where I tell you, Thanksgiving is where I will say I've been telling you about a Steam Deck for a very long time. Mm-hmm. This is the prime time to have a Steam Deck is now. I was able to play a little bit of Brothership Mario. I'm almost finished with that, but I was like, I found that I don't even play it anymore. It's not even really fun like that anymore. It's not hitting the same just because Ragnarok's been that good. And plus, and also the OLED monitor. It's like as you know already, OLED is nothing. There's nothing like it. Yeah, it's definitely game changer.
But how was Thanksgiving though? Like
Thanksgiving was awesome, bro. It was really fun. Most of the kids came home. The one that was missing did not come home again. She actually went to Florida. She told me, she said she sent her love to you and to say that she has definitely not forgot about everybody, but she misses everybody, and she wanted to tell you specifically. Right. But all the kids, other kids came home. We had a great time. Played another version of Taboo, but it's like the black people's version of Taboo. We gotta get together and play it. We had a great time. Don't give me the lying. It's like Taboo, but it's like all not hip hop, but all like black culture things that I think that you and I know you and the wife would definitely have a fun time. So we got to put a game night together for everybody to play that one. But we played a little bit of that. And then food wise, as you know, Thanksgiving was cool. I think this was my last time even holding the torch for Thanksgiving being the GOAT holiday. Because I'm gonna tell you, my brother, it was today, Monday. I want to throw everything away. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was over the Thanksgiving foods as soon as we got an eating. As soon as we got done, I'm like, all right, I don't want this anymore. Only thing I wanted to keep was the pie. Like everything else, like we could chuck all this away. You know?
Pretty much. Listen, man, we got left with so much stuff afterwards. It was like, man.
Did you?
Yeah, we were just kind of like, I don't know.
Did you pitch it?
I had to.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay. We're there.
Like, man, saved all the protein, man. So hold up, I made brisket. I know you don't eat beef, but made brisket. Ham, turkey, going down.
Oh, you ascended. You made 3 different. You made the turkey, like the full turkey.
Pops made the turkey, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay,
whatever.
all right, okay.
He got the smoker. I will say, what can I do?
Yeah, I mean and it fell off the bone like Christian McCaffrey's Achilles did.
Came shredded. Just
ready to go. Oh, well, there you go, man. You got that's the Da Vinci Code right there. Pops came with that blessing of turkey. Because I'm gonna tell you, turkey's overrated unless you either smoke it or if you have it like it's kind of specialty. I'm not into the deep frying turkeys like anyone who invented this whole deep frying a turkey, it should not be that hazardous to do. And I always say people who do them, they're like, oh, do it outside or make sure you have the proper training. Yeah, like if I need training to cook something, I don't want to cook it. It don't need to be done, man.
Yeah, so, listen, I'm gonna let somebody else cook it, man. I'll pay the little up tax.
Yeah,
call it fair. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But I don't like. Do you even like turkey that much? Like,
nah,
I don't care.
Really.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I mean I like turkey like on like a sandwich, like a sliced turkey breast. Like that's pretty cool.
But you wouldn't want that every day.
Heck no, I wouldn't want it every day. Plus, it's gonna put you to sleep. Turkey got something in it. It's got tryptophan. I learned that one day.
Yeah.
Put you to sleep. So I'm cool. What about you? You like turkey?
I mean, it's around. You know.
Okay, it's around.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's it's always been that way though. If we're keeping it all the way real, turkey's always been that way, man. Nobody actually likes it, man. We eat it just for the tradition. I ask you this: do you eat turkey on any other holiday? No.
Like I said,
who wants that?
Absolutely not. Who wants turkey? No, like I said, I only would want the turkey slice, like sliced turkey on a sandwich. But other than that, no, I don't want turkey. Who makes a turkey? Like little Cornish hens, like little mini turkeys? Nobody wants those. Those are not. That's why they're always like $5 at Kroger. No one wants that.
Exactly. Nobody wants that.
It's
at
pigeons,
all,
man. In my story, they're pigeons. Let's screw all that. Video games, ain't nothing going on. We got 2 hot topics to get through today. The first thing we got to get through, though, we got to talk, man. It's like I said, I was happy that you're smiling. You're in good spirits. So, you're Buckeyes, right?
Yeah.
They went out here. They listen, I've been here since I was in the 5th grade. So, I've been in Ohio for a very long time. But out of the years that I've been here, this might have been the one that I think everyone was up in arms. First of all, like you said, you missed the Twins party. The party was going on. I really didn't think about the party being scheduled around the Michigan-Ohio State game. Mm-hmm. But I quickly realized that the reason why it wasn't a lot of people at the trampoline place that we went to was because a lot of the dads were at home. Yeah. Oh, she Michigan. But it was a great setup. They had a lot of TVs there. They had it playing on the loudspeaker. So everyone there was fully involved. The kids didn't care. They did their thing. But the adults, we all were invested in the game, right? So your boys went down 13-10. It was a very confusing game, but I'm going to give you the floor. First of all, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts about the game?
Man, it is what it is at this point, man. Like Ryan Day, no, listen, he could win a championship. He's probably still getting fired.
Okay.
I mean, I just didn't understand the game plan. It's like, we kept trying to force the run, putting ourselves in bad positions, and then, you know what I mean, just having to kick it or missing field goals. Just all kind of goofy stuff. The defense looked like the best defense in the country. They were going insane. Yeah. They were giving you every chance. They were giving you every chance. And then it's like first down run, second down run. It's 3rd and 8. Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's 3rd and obvious. You got to throw something. Yeah. All right. It works out or it doesn't. How many times are you going to do that, man?
Yeah. Very, very scripted.
Why the 3 yards in a cloud of dust, man? Like, why did you want to prove that you could run against Michigan? When you were passing the ball, you see how effective it was. Went down there, just shredded them. Just shredded them the whole field. Put up quick points in the second.
I went to one of the Michigan broadcasts as the game was going on. I'm listening to it. And the Michigan announcer, he said something that was very key. He said, listen, I don't know why they're feeding into our game plan. We cannot stop the pass. We do pretty good against the run, but they kept running the ball. I didn't understand Ohio State's game. And this is while the game is going on. So somebody from Ohio State could have picked up the feed. Like, hey, guess what? They can't really stop the pass. Let's start passing. I don't know what was going on,
Bruh, come on, man. That was Ryan Day got to go, man. Like, sorry, bruh. You had your chance, man. You knew what you had to do. But what were you thinking trying to – just terrible game plan. But the defense, I feel so bad for the defense because they look so good out there.
They played well,
just
man.
Crushing. The defense was doing that. I mean – 4th down, get an interception in the end zone.
Right.
You could just seal it. You can walk the ball down there. I don't know if you can trust the field goal kicker, but there's enough talent on the field that how do we not come away with some points?
Yeah. So hold on. So back to one quick question too before we move on from this, because I don't really have much to say about it. You said exactly what I thought. Like at first I'm like, okay, if you fire Ryan Day, who are you going to get? I don't think he's going to get fired. But the more and more I start thinking about it, the more and more I start letting it play out, I'm like, I don't know if you can afford to keep him. Because I will say, unless he goes, if he wins the national championship, then I'll say, okay, then he saves his job. But if y'all go like the first game and it's maybe like y'all lose, or if you go to the second game and you lose the second game, I think he might be gone, man. Like this is John Cooper 2.0 all over again.
Bruh, if we didn't make the playoffs, he was gone. Okay? Like he's lucky. Like this is the only thing that's saving him. Like, because you can't just have complete disaster. You know what I'm saying? Going into the playoffs, you can still win a championship. So it's like, man, don't rock the boat. But like, listen. We could go through the playoffs and dominate. I'm talking about 42-0 everybody the whole way through. You're fired, buddy. I'm sorry. You got to go.
And this is the part where I know people watch the podcast all over the country. Unless you're in Ohio or Columbus or Michigan, you don't kind of really understand how big this game is. Like we said, Ryan Day has a pretty decent record outside of beating Michigan, but he is 1-4 against Michigan. And then they wanted to fight afterwards, which I get it. They got to ban that whole putting the flag. Yeah, but they got their butt sweep too. Like, let's keep it all the way true. Ohio State, they got thrown around in the middle of the field too when it came to that. Like, y'all got beaten 2 different facets.
We got the flag, didn't we?
You got the flag, but it was guys getting ragdolled out there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should take that aggression and put hands on people. They got fined. both teams got fined $100,000. They're going to stop that putting the flag stuff down too. Yeah, they're going to ban that. And Baker Mayfield, I blame you for all this.
I'm not going to lie. I was surprised that the fans didn't come out.
Me too. I'm definitely very surprised the fans didn't come out.
I definitely thought the fans were just going to come out the stands and it was just about to be madness. Like, listen, that whole Saturday was all madness, bro. Everybody was fighting.
I know.
Everybody looked at the fight breaking out there.
Well, it all started from putting the flag in the middle of the field. Like, you got to stop that. Like, they got to ban that. Find coaches like $1 million or something. Put it to where kids should not do that. Although the way these NIL deals have been, somebody might pay the bread. I'm like, I'll pay the $1 million. and they just end up getting out there and start fighting again. But the way you alleviate it, just win the game. Just win the game. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it is what it is now, man.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I got to be honest with you. You sound a little defeated. I'll take it as what it is.
I'm feeling defeated. You know what I'm saying?
This is not the confident Cam I want to see. I don't like this, bro.
What do I have to feel good about after that, man? You know what I'm saying? Michigan, we lost to the sorry Michigan team. Like, we were supposed to steamroll them. Why were we running the ball? It's like, bro, the run is not working. Just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. You have all the talent in the world out there. Like, get creative and throw the ball.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Like we said in the last podcast, like I thought you guys were going to hang 100 on them. And I said rightfully so. You should. 6-5. For y'all to lose 13-10, which is an ugly game. Yeah, I'm with you, man. The more and more I talk about it, Ryan Day got to win. He got to win a national championship and trounce everybody before. Like, this is crazy.
No, like, listen, win a national championship, you're still fired. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, okay, nah. I got you.
I'm saying you can't lose to that Michigan team and have that Ohio State team.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
The defense did everything. Everything. Yeah. Bruh, they had 64 passing yards.
And like 177 rushing. Something like that. But likely so, that defense was on the field all game. And you only gave up 13
points. And they were doing everything.
Yeah.
and they only gave up 13 points. Listen, Michigan was, it's not like they were just putting up a bunch of points or nothing like that. I mean, the kicker made like a 56-yarder. And then they scored a touchdown because we turned it over in the red zone.
Hey, y'all's kicker need his back slap too, bro. He missed 2 gimme kicks. Like you get paid to kick. You already know how my feelings on kickers, man. That's like when I saw my Eagles win the other night with Justin Tucker. Hey, listen, man, take him out back. Oh, Yeller, go ahead and put him out. Put him out his misery, bro. Kickers got to kick. You got to make your kicks. That's all you get paid for.
Michigan won that game and had 64 yards passing, bro. Like, that quarterback was not out there doing anything. He 64 passing yards.
Exactly. Now that falls
and they won. Like,
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so yeah, Ryan Day gotta get fired. Like, you just clearly got out coached. Like, why? Like, bro, we're getting like 1.5 yards a carry, and you're carrying on first and second. It's like, man, throw the ball. Like, throw the ball. You got all the talent out there. Put the wide, go 5 out. They can't do anything. They can't stop you.
Yeah,
but
I feel you. I'm with
3
you.
yards in a cloud of dust, man.
Yeah, a cloud of dust. All right, I'm gonna put out that misery. We don't need to talk about it no more. It's okay. We got till next year. There's some Ohio State players that are going. They didn't get their gold pants. You know, that's from beating Michigan. I mean, that's crazy. That when you say it out loud, that is super crazy. Ryan Day is 1-4 against Michigan. You listen. If you see the pod, Ryan, just go ahead and start looking for outside. Like, you're getting paid to go away. You know,
listen, he win the championship, man. He'll have a sweet landing spot. You know what I mean? Like, that's
true.
You know, maybe he goes to the NFL. I don't know.
Heck no, but he don't go to the NFL. He's I don't know. I can't even say what he is, but whatever. All right. More importantly than that, we got a hot topic to talk about. Your boy, man. Your boy Aubrey. He filed a petition, okay, on day, I forget what day it was, in order to look into, he's accusing that bots weren't, like, first of all, UMG, he's suing his record label. UMG is the same record label that's like they have monopoly at this point. So Kendrick's under them too, Drake's under them. So he's suing his own record label for basically saying that they inflated Drake's Not Like Us and made it more of a cultural hit. It wasn't that big of a hit, and he's filing an injunction to get all the data for that. Then he doubles down and goes back to his record label again and sues them for saying that is defamation, that they allowed Kendrick to call that man a PDF file, and they should have stopped the song from coming out. Okay, first of all, let me start there. What do you think about these petitions that are going to potentially be lawsuits? What do you think about them?
I mean, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm gonna just say it's just business. You know what I mean? Like maybe it was contract time. You know, he was thinking one number, they were thinking another, and he feels like maybe they try to sabotage his number.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
so go ahead.
That way, I mean, like, listen, from that standpoint, it makes sense because, you know what I'm saying, then the record labels feels like they're going to get him on the cheap. Maybe they don't know that he's going to continue to perform, you know what I mean, the way he has historically been performing, so they don't want to pay him the more. But, you know, if they can devalue the brand a little bit, man, then now, you know, they come in with a lower offer. It makes sense. Like,
I got you. Right. So you think it's kind of angling that. So, so from that perspective, UMG flips it back, puts it Uno reverse card and says, you know what? If you want to sue us, you go sue Mr. Duckworth, because this makes no sense about you coming at us. So why wouldn't Drake just sue Kendrick? Because we all know this is what this is about.
Because that's not hip hop. But
none of this is hip hop, kid. None of this is like none of this is hip hop. Okay.
Yeah, but like he knows that looks even worse. Like you can't go like He made a diss track about you. Hey, you sued him.
Yeah. But I mean, because that's the thing, though.
Time, though, like, hey, do what you gotta do.
That's the thing, though, Kev. In a court of public opinion, that's all that matters. Like, first of all, people don't really realize this is just a petition. Everyone's looking at, okay, lawsuit. He's suing Kendrick. This is a whatever move. This is that. So in the court of public opinion, because no one really cares about the details, they want to know, like, okay, you're suing. Can he come back from that? Can he come back from those allegations as far as suing someone? Can a rapper suing another rapper for cracking?
Drake?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, he can come back from this.
He can absolutely come back from it. It's not a problem. Okay. Like, man, like we keep talking about, like, man, what do you really expect him to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel him. Yeah, go ahead and sue, man. Get yours.
In my opinion, I think that this is all just a ploy for him not to get Not Like Us played at the Super Bowl. I really think that's what this is about. Oh, absolutely. I think this is what this is about. I think at this point, to kind of your point, I don't agree with what you're saying as far as what else he had to do, because I'm not this. I don't know who's advising Drake. This is not what you do. Okay, this is not hip hop. This is nothing there. You should not do it. But I do think that I see both sides of it. I say tongue in cheek. I understand from Drake's perspective. He's like, listen, this Not Like Us record is costing me so much money. I got to get ahead of it. But I will say he should have did a defamation lawsuit when the song first dropped, because then it would have not have hit. I think it would have been better. It still would have been bad. But it still would have been better, been waiting all this time, and you're seeing it, you're getting belt put on you, and you're saying, okay, this song is so popular that you guys must have helped him. No. Listen, I'm seeing all kinds of memes of this song played at bat mitzvahs, played at Indian weddings, like all kinds, like Not Like Us is
too, man. They're all bots.
I'm a bot. Okay.
I'm a bot. We're all bots, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, like Billboard, it got 7 in the top 10 right now, something like that. Like, yeah, we're all bots, man. Like, and I mean, hey, what do you want to do? But listen, I'm low key on Drake's side here, man. Like, yeah, you got to sue the label. With this mess. You got to sue the label, man. Like, the label is trying to lowball you, man. You see the dirty tactics that they're coming with. And the worst part is, man, the tactics are going to just get dirtier. Maybe they can come to some kind of agreement. Because I mean, this was kind of just a threat. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't sue.
Oh, it's coming though.
He's just putting it in the air, like, hey, you know, I could sue you for this or whatever, but maybe they come back to the table, they give him the money that he agrees to. It's all good. And I mean, he's incentivized to try to get a deal done rather quickly as well, because I mean, he's got to get back out here and defend himself, right?
We would think. I think to your point,
if he's stuck in like label limbo, man, like he'd be looking like Wayne, what, 5-7 years ago, when we was all waiting on the Carter or whatever.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, this is the part that I find the most egregious to it all. Is like, he's saying that bots are the reason why that song got, like, he's basically getting the bot push, right? So it's Kendrick. So he would say basically Kendrick is getting the push that he once got. Because we got to know that Drake got this push. But he has to. It's because what if UMG comes out and says, all right, let's just say you're right. Let's just say you are now, that Kendrick Not Like Us got bot. We put bots in place for that. Yeah. They're going to flip the script and say, all right, the reason why you know that is because you have got that same push your entire career. Then what are we going to say?
Though. That was different.
What was different?
That was different, man. That was to my benefit. They should have sued y'all back then, man. You know what I'm saying? They not like me. You know what I'm saying? When it was working to my benefit, it was all good. Now y'all trying to flip the script on me like that ain't cool. Like, I'm not feeling that. So yeah, I gotta sue you. I
thought y'all was on my side. You know?
Exactly.
He's not like us. Ooh, so that's what you're saying. You're saying like he's not like us.
Yeah, like, man, why are you guys letting this guy do this to me? Like, this ain't right, man. You supposed to be protecting me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you my record label. No, for real. Like, think about it. You my record label, man. You supposed to be looking out for me.
It's his record label too, though.
All right, so I mean, I'm not telling you not to look out for him, but look out for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you did look out for, the fact that nobody looked out for me, y'all didn't put none of y'all artists on for me, y'all didn't run a campaign, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you guys didn't hype this up like it was a good one. All y'all just crowned him immediately. Like, what is this? What is this? So, yes, as my label, you owe me better than that. I'm not going. Yes, I'm suing. I feel him. Does
it feel like that Kendrick's getting the same push that Drake used to get? Do you think that it feels that way?
If I'm Drake, yes. And why? And why? Okay. I can't allow you to do that. Like, come on, man. We had a good thing going. My contract up. I fulfilled every metric. Like, what's the problem? I just want I want some more money. You know you owe me some more money.
That's why I don't believe that is true. To your argument, if it is a money play, Like Drake is like for the longest he's been the golden child. He could fart on the album and they would sell millions and millions of records, right? If you're the record label, why wouldn't you want to get in bed with him again to give him that money again?
They do. They probably don't want to meet him at his number. He might be asking for $1 billion, man. We don't know.
I don't. Okay, if that is the case, I just don't think that. I don't think that he's asking for that much. If he is, then he's delusional. I don't think they're not going to give him.
Is
that.
he?
I mean, no. I'll say this: they may give him money. They'll always give you money because I know people are kind of speculating. Oh, he wants equity in the company and all that. If Taylor Swift doesn't have it, move. If Eminem doesn't have it, what makes that Drake's problem, man? No, but see, that's the thing. He's reaching too much, and we already know that most people, when it comes to, okay, so I'll say it like this: at that point, I can't say what I want to say, but at that point, they were like, "You're okay. You stay over there." That's what I think they're saying to him in so many terms. Like you want that? Oh, absolutely not. Get out of here. And I think that's kind of what happened. Like
that's business.
It is business, but this is also like you should not have done this, Drake. If I was advising him, I would tell him not to have done this. Take your L, come back. Do exactly what Kendrick did and make more good music. I can't.
My record deal is all messed up.
No,
like y'all not trying to give me my money.
But he's a free agent then. Then go be a free agent, get more money in the
free agent, man. I want the money. Just give me the money right now.
You want the bots?
Yes, exactly. I want the bots. I want everything we had going. I want the number up, man. I want $1 billion. Like, bro, we could do all the tours, man. Listen, I will tour for the next 5 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Every day. It'll be a concert, man. You know what I mean? Whatever. I will give you albums with all of your favorite artists all across the world. It doesn't matter. But I want $1 billion this time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. Let me ask you this though: if they give him the money, if he was able to fulfill that, do you think that because of the public perception of all of this, can Drake come back again? You said earlier that okay, I'm gonna give another chance. Okay, you say yes. I don't know, Kev. He's in a tough spot, man. He's in a like what kind of Drake do we want again? All right, do we want to hear like rapping Drake again, the tough talking Drake? We want that again.
Yep.
No one's gonna believe it, man.
We want the melodic. We didn't believe it to begin with.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. I know. Nothing changed. We didn't believe it to begin with. So yeah, we want to hear it, man. We don't care. End of the day, man, it was a good battle. Kendrick got the best, man. But like, yes, man, we still want to hear Drake.
But he's still crying foul, man. He's still coming out with I'm taking my ball and going home. He wants to blow up the whole industry. Yeah, I get it.
I'll be upset too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what's the point of having power if you don't wield it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He really trying to throw the hammer. Like
he definitely is. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. He definitely is. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you, man? Like, I would cry foul too. Like you, bruh.
Well,
you witnessed what just happened. If I'm him, I'm looking at the label like, you let it happen. Like, what is wrong with y'all, man? Like they're gonna say like Aubrey, good thing,
Mr. Graham. It's the same thing we did when you went against the guy Meek Mill is his name.
No, that was
like,
different. That was different. Y'all was on my side.
So now you're going against me.
You have a vested interest to protect me. You knew that we were in the middle of contract negotiations, and you let him go pull that. You know what I'm saying? Because you tried to devalue me, you tried to defraud me.
Yeah,
court. You know what I'm saying? Litigation. How about that?
This is so not hip hop. I'm gonna tell you, he's going out so sad. No, it's not.
Very hip hop, man.
He's going out so sad. But hold on, I'll tell you with me though. It got me looking at Drake's catalog. Like I'm looking at myself as the listener. Like, man, was I wrong all along? Like, what I was thinking was, I want to ask you this: would Drake have been as big of an act without that push that he got from the bots, from the record, from everything? Like,
we don't need to think about what ifs, man. Like, it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no what if. Like, yes. So, like, like, why are you rocking the boat here? You know what I'm saying? We had a good thing going with these bots, and now you're just trying to mess it all up, man. You know what I mean? Why would y'all do this to me?
Okay, so you're saying he's going to own the fact that he has the bots. Okay, I would say this: if he really want to shake the industry up, but this is what I hate with the Drake stands. I know what you're doing, but with the Drake stands, this is what pisses me off about y'all, because y'all say, well, Kendrick has bots. What the hell makes you think that Drake didn't have them too? Okay, and what I would have respected more about Drake was to say, this is what I'm looking for, and I know this is there because I have benefited from those same tactics. He's saying that Not Like Us was so much of a big of a record that there should be that it has to be bots. No, man, he's getting the same push that you were getting. Just say that, and then I might respect it a little bit more. It's still very, 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 very much not hip hop, but at least respect it more.
Why is it not hip hop?
Because you don't do that. Do you understand? Biggie and Pac died. There was bloodshed. There was literal bloodshed. Not one lawyer got involved.
We don't want that.
But not one lawyer got involved.
This better. I don't mind. Like, what's the problem with him suing the label? Like, All right. I mean,
because
listen,
no matter
if he sues Kendrick,
yeah. So hold on, will it change it differently if he sues Kendrick? What if you say like Aubrey Graham versus PG Lang? Would you then say that you understand it as well?
Yeah, like
okay, I know what you're doing. I already know this.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You're not gonna piss me off today. Now this ain't gonna be episode 260 when 8 years go viral. I understand what you're doing. I know what you're doing. No, you're not. No, it's not it. Okay.
I mean, if that's what he decides to do, man, I get it. That's all I'm saying. I understand. I understand the move.
He has no other plays. He doesn't. He has no other plays. Like I said, I can kind of get behind him if you say like, "Yo, I lost so much money because of this man called me a PDF file." Like this is what's going on, but. Like I can get behind that point of it, but it's still shouldn't be done. And at that point, if you do that, or he's even this part right here, I think he's done with music because he's going to get his money and just go somewhere, go gamble, bruh. Because no one's going to take him serious anymore. He's been cosplaying for this long, Kev, and that's the thing that Kendrick leaded to. Euphoria is aging like a black woman right now. It is aging so much like fine wine because everything that Kendrick laid out is good. Is what is happening with Aubrey. Whoever's advising him, Aubrey. GamesMusicLyfe@gmail.com. Just email me. I will be the one to get in front of it, not Kev. I will be the one to answer you, okay? I will advise you. I will consult with you. And this is not the move because this is pretty much career suicide. This is what he's doing.
How?
Because listen, you don't do this.
Why? Why not, man? Why not? Why don't why is it not hip hop?
Because it's the basis of hip hop. Hip hop was built on this. Every battle we could think about.
We took it to a new level, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sue.
I want Hove to sue. You know, tell your honor, I'm not a Tybo that he said I was. Okay.
Hove, I mean, if Hove wants to do that, man, I support him. I support him in doing that too. You know what I mean? Like, but you know what? I mean, what else you gonna do?
Yeah, what else can he do? I get it. What else can he do? You know what Hove did? He went and made more music. You know what Meek did? He went back and made championships.
But wait.
Everyone comes back.
No, hold on, no. But think about it like this, though. Like, I mean, you're in dispute with your label right now. Like, how can he really put out music until this dispute gets resolved?
Well, I think part of it, though, and I say all this, I dial it back a little bit in the sense that we both said it. When they were releasing songs, him and Kendrick, well, Kendrick's independent, so it don't matter. But Drake was releasing songs only on Instagram. And or on YouTube, he didn't release it on the label. I'm like, this is kind of odd because you would think you would, okay, I get that it was a bravado, swinging contest between him and Kendrick, but ultimately they both made a ton of money doing it. And it's like you're leaving money on the table by not putting it under your record label. Why didn't he do that? That was very odd that he did it that way. So I do think that part of it was that, and I think that the record label got pissed off. And I think that's when they kind of dialed back some of the bots. They took the low balancer and moved it over to the Kendrick side. So that could have been it. But even with that being said, Not Like Us is a smash hit, man. Like I told you, they just play it everywhere. You know that. It's playing everywhere. And then when I see when GNX came out, a surprise album with zero promotion and hit go, and it's literally like it's a layup for him. The GNX album is a very, very good album. I think what Drake did was he said, you know what? Enough. Let's sue. Let's get out of here. There's nothing else we can do. All right.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Like,
but that's still career suicide.
I feel him. Nope. Listen, you're kidding yourself if you think that the next time Drake puts out just a bop, man. Like you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
step
gonna
to the left and the right, snap your fingers and all of that, man. Like
we both have said it from get go. We are fans of both. We are fans of both of them. But Kev, he's been trying. He's been trying to put something out. I think No Face was pretty good.
Yeah,
you like No Face. You don't like Juan Delilah. You don't like the song with Sexy Red. You don't like this he needs this. Even 100 gigs was a slap in the record label's face. So some of it doesn't have the push behind it.
I mean, it ended up on DSPs anyway.
It would. It does. It did on DSPs. But I think he needs to distance himself from just get back to making good music, bro. Like I think Kendrick's moved on from it. He's gonna have his little subliminal shots. You got to eat that. You got to take that. You got to take that. And I think more music is coming.
But how does he do that if he's in disputes with the record label?
Okay, but he's in dispute. He's still not under a contract then, is he?
He is under contract. I think that they haven't completed the term of the current contract, and you know what I mean.
So that means the contract's up.
The next one. No, so they're trying to get into the next one.
Well, then if that's the case, put out some BS and then get done with your obligations, your deliverables, and then go independent.
How can you put it out if they won't let you?
That's different.
Deliverable. It's a deliverable at that point, right?
But I'm saying though, do we know if they're saying that he can't put music out? Do we know if that's the case?
I mean, he's suing them right now, so I don't think that it looks great. For them
Here's what I would say:
doing business in that way. If this is what you're accusing us of and trying to sue us for X amount of dollars.
Okay, what's today? December 2nd. All right, Drake. Okay, listen. Let's focus on my voice. Wipe Kev out for a second. All right, if you listen to the podcast, do a December 2nd song. Say 5:15 a.m. in Toronto, and just air it all out how you're feeling. Because I think if you came out was a little bit more transparent and what exactly is going on, then maybe people would be more defended or even understanding of what you're doing. Because right now the optics is like you going out super sad. It's like you got beat and you're taking your ball and trying to go home. Like it doesn't look good, man.
Man, but we're talking business here, though. Like we're not. We're talking about the business of music. You know,
it is the business of music, but it's coming off of you getting your tail kicked. You got belt put to cheeks, man. Listen, just accept it or put music out and be transparent. One or the other.
He's put music out, like, but I'm saying like.
None of it's sticking, Kev. None of it is sticking.
So fight through it. But the real problem is, like, man, if the label is going to block it, no matter what you do.
I don't think they're blocking it. I think they're just like they shifted the resources over. Not even say over to Kendrick.
No, I'm saying if you're in contract disputes and you're suing them, man, like, why they don't? Are you think they're going to put your music out?
I don't know. At least we try.
Are you even going to allow them to put your music out? Like right now, you're in contract disputes. You know what I'm saying? You're threatening to sue.
You are about to sue.
Ain't no dropping an album for them right now. Like it's quiet. Like it's got to be quiet right now.
Yeah,
because
it is.
What else you gonna do?
Meanwhile, this is the part about the beef that at one point Jay and Nas were tied together, but they still did their own thing. Nas went on to make great music. Jay went on to be the GOAT, and they still pieced it up at the end. But I think there were some years where it was just like bad blood between the two. The fact that Kendrick and Drake are tied together, they're probably gonna be tied together forever. And what I don't want to happen, and what it seems like is Drake is going to be the end of the 50 Cent and Ja Rule tied together, which is they're going to make that man go. Now, mind you, I say that Drake is too big of an act for that to happen. Ja Rule was very big too, Kev. I will say Drake is bigger, but the way that you get through it, pause. Pause. Let's give another second. Pause. All right, but the way you get through it. It's just release good music. And I get it. Maybe if he can't release it and the record label's blocking him, come out and say that. Because then we can understand. Because what you're giving us is straight mid, or if anything, and then you got this litigation coming out. Like, come on, man. This doesn't look good. I mean,
what does he benefit to put out a song about it? Like, man, we don't want to hear that, man. We want to hear the slaps.
Okay, so perfect world. He gets what he wants from the record label. Then what?
I mean, how long does that take, man?
I don't know. And what act has ever went up against the giant and they won?
So, think about like Wayne. Think about Wayne and that trying to put out Carter 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it gets ugly like that, you know what I mean? Like that potentially sidelines you for some years.
Very much so. Wayne is just now kind of recovering from that. Like when we're listening to like Wayne, you still sound good. You still snapping on features, but like the allure of like the Wayne was kind of like when albums came out. Besides the rock when he did the auto-tune stuff, which you're a Drake fan. Wayne fan you didn't really care for, but Wayne was hot as fish grease. And then he got into the dispute, kind of got put on the shelf. Do we think that could happen with Drake too?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how ugly do we think that this label situation is actually going to get? Like, how? I do wonder, like, what part of the business isn't making sense? Because I mean, like, you're lobbying some big allegations.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Threatening to sue. Now, I mean, maybe it never moves to a lawsuit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's just posturing. But like, I mean, imagine if it really. What if that's the red button?
Maybe everyone's saying it. I mean, at this point, everyone knows that the red button won for Kendrick, so we kind of know they got to be for somebody. The red button that you potentially was going to press was not for that little guy that literally tucked you in, and the culture is behind him. But like, how do we see this playing out for Drake, man? Like seriously, what is the best case scenario for him in this? Let me ask you that.
Man, he gets through with the label. Maybe he wins the lawsuit, or maybe they figure it out and get the business done or whatever. And then he just puts out the slaps. Like that's it. And honestly, like needs to do it relatively quickly, man. Like if he could be back in position by next summer, like come on. I can see Drake being right back.
Yeah, I mean, I would love that to happen as well. I don't know. He's got a tough uphill battle.
Five hot features from
with who?
You know what I'm saying, March to June.
With who? What features could he get on? It seems like no one's come out to his defense. We got Black Boy JB. He probably tweeted from his daggone pallet jack or doing like picking for somewhere. He's not an artist anymore. What acts have come out to say like, all right, I'm partnering with Drake? No one's got on any features with him or anything. Man. Meanwhile, Kendrick's getting everybody. We're talking now. There's a rumor of Dot and Hove about to make a song. Rumored might be an album. So
Bruh,
Like, I mean,
you
what
didn't
could it
see
be?
that. You didn't see that.
Well, Dot and Hove. I'm saying like Elliot. First of all, I don't trust Elliot Wilson. I'm putting gas on it right now. I don't trust Elliot Wilson at all.
If it was an album, though,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, even a single is going to like this. That when I saw that tweet, I'm like, okay, what could the potentials be? Could it be Hove and Dot on a song? I really think that the powers that be, or they're just sick of Drake at that point. Because if Hove's jumping on it, I got to think, okay, this might be a rap.
No, like, I mean, I'm saying, yeah, you can't be mad at that. Like,
sure he can. He's mad at everybody. He's unfollowing LeBron because LeBron went to the pop-out show.
LeBron was looking too excited, man. Like
he was mean mugging DeMar DeRozan because he was in the video. You damn right he's gonna be mad if Hove does a song with Drake or with Dot. He's gonna be pissed off, man. You know that.
You can't be like, I mean,
can't be is another thing. Will be? Yes, he will be. I mean, I get he can't be, but he will be.
What's the problem? Like, man, they can't make music. What's the problem?
See? Now you're speaking logical. You're not speaking Drake. We gotta speak Drake. Okay, we gotta speak him in this instance.
I mean, can Thug do a song with Kendrick?
Yeah, he can. Thug can do whatever he want. But
I'm saying, can Drake feel the way?
Well, yeah, he could. But if Thug, can he make a song with Aubrey? Is he gonna make a song with Aubrey?
Man, listen. It's all entertainment.
Future.
Like, yeah, why not? Like, it's all entertainment, man. Like, just make the song, man. Make the music.
It is entertainment. It is entertainment, and it is very much so something that the culture is feeling. But somebody has to align themselves with him in order to win. And I don't think anyone's going to align themselves.
Man,
I don't know, Kev. Nobody's been back since. Kev, it's almost been a year. We're almost a year removed from this beef.
It's been a quiet year. It's been a quiet year.
For him, it's been a quiet year.
Like, I'm saying, who are the big rappers this year? Who had a big year?
Then it would behoove them to do it. It would make it more beneficial, I should say, for them to do it. If you're Lil Baby, who hasn't, he put out a couple songs, but he's been kind of quiet. The Baby's been kind of quiet. Thug just got out of jail. Like, they should make songs with Drake because Drake has been the stimulus package.
Yeah, 21.
21 Savage. He hasn't even
they'll still be there.
Lil Yachty
still be there.
They need to make a song with him then, man. I think they're just staying far away from him as they possibly can, man.
No, I think right now, man, they got to get the business done, and then you know what I'm saying. Then they can lock back in and heat things up. Besides, it's like, man, what's the benefit of trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep talking through the noise, man? All you gotta do is wait that out 2 months, man. Get through the Super Bowl, and then you can really keep it pushing.
He could. I just don't think I think it's affected him too much, man. It really is. I think I think it is. I think it is. He got to put some more music out. I mean, if the record label's blocking it, then that's another thing. Then come on, just say that. That gives you a couple more months. I think that should be the first step. Just come on and say that. Like, the record label stopped me. I want to put more music out. This is not the first act to kind of get into it with his record label. Heck, Taylor Swift did it. A lot of people did it. Wayne did it. He talked about it very transparently.
You know, the only reason I would say, like, it doesn't really matter, because it's not like he's not going to be, like, visible or anything like that. Like, I mean, he don't need to put out a song about it. You know what I mean? He's still gonna be outside, man, and you know what I'm saying, putting up his pics and all of that, like, and just being out there. Like, come on, man.
I disagree though, kid.
It's gonna be fine. It was just a couple songs. Just a couple songs, man.
This man said he's going on a tour in the middle of the Super Bowl to get away from this because he sees it coming.
Do you blame him?
No, I don't. I don't blame him. I really don't. I really don't blame him. But the rabbits got the gun. When you were doing back to back and burying Meek's career, you were all, we saw your back teeth. We were so happy. But now that it's flipped around and someone is like having your career in a vice right now, you want to either do litigations or go on world tours. Yo, give it up. Come out. I think that's another thing you should do. Just come out and say, like, yo, Dot, you got me. You put out good music. I don't like what you said about me because that wasn't true. But just like, yo, it is what it is, man. It's good music. Let's get back to making music again. Maybe me and you can make music. And in the back of your brain, you can say, like, I hate that dude if I see him, whatever. But don't come out and be salty, because that's not, like, when you start looking salty, that's when everyone's going to lean into it.
Yeah, I'm salty.
And everyone's leaning into it. Everyone's leaning into the joke. It's now funny to make fun of Drake. And that's what I think that is the biggest thing that's against him.
See how funny it is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel it. Like, what else were you gonna do, man? This guy has just been jumping around, just stomping on everything that you tried to do.
I know.
All year.
I know. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at him for suing the label at all. Like, that was a good move. I would have sued him too. Like, he's right. Honestly, when I look at that position, I'm like, man, he's right. You know what I mean? Like, they did have a responsibility to protect him. They did not protect him. You know what I mean? Ain't right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You boosted it up with the bots, allegedly, and the song wasn't very nice, and you let him put it out. Makes sense to me, bro.
I feel you. What's career suicide?
Yeah. No way. It man.
Is.
Like it'll be just fine, man.
It will not.
You want to hear the new Drake songs? Like
I want to hear music from both of them. I want to.
There it is. I think that's how everybody feels, man. At the end of the day, like we want to hear music from both of them. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Okay. Well, maybe when he gets done with his business. But before I let you go, I wanted to get your opinion on the Hove and Dot thing. What do you think about that tweet from Elliot?
I would like to hear it.
Okay.
I would like to hear that song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it's a whole album, like I don't know if I'm ready.
This is what I call cap. Because you were all for J-Elec and Hove. When I said that was whack, that he had his debut album had Hove on the entire thing, you said, "Oh, that makes sense." So you don't want Hove and Dot. You want a whole album if it was possible. Let's say you don't want that.
Do we really want to have this conversation? You really want to talk about this?
Sure.
Could Hove keep up with Dot right now?
All right.
Yeah, that's a real question.
Well, okay.
Like, when you listen to GNX, like, man, could Hove keep up with that right now?
Not for a whole album. The reason why I say, like, Kendrick's in a different pocket. He's in a pocket right now, and I think that the sound that we got, which we all like, Kendrick's been on a like. We got to have an honest conversation about his discography later on. Not right now, but later on, we got to have a talk about it because I think, and there's rumored to have another album coming out. The pocket he's in right now is different. I don't want to see Hove on a West Coast themed album or even in this pocket that he's in right now. So I don't know. I wouldn't want it. Like J-Elec and Hove, I think they align better for an entire project. So to your point, I would like to hear a song, and it might be a podcast. This is Illy we're talking about. It might not be anything. I don't like him. I'm not a big fan of Elliott Wilson. So I think he might be lying. He's putting gas on something. He's been pissed off that Academics is getting all the stuff. Although Millie Mall has all the swag now when it comes to Drake. So I don't know, man.
Bro, that is the nastiest space to be.
I know.
I don't know. Like, yeah, that's I guess so.
The content game.
Yeah.
All right, man. So your stance is he's gonna be okay. My stance is I think he's in a tough spot. We'll see how this plays out.
I still want to know your stance. Like, do you think that Hove could rap with Dot for a whole album?
I think without a theme, no. And like that's
even
the thing. Like they would just be making songs. But it all depends on what the theme was. Like if it was like Black Power, Black Empowerment, Black Business, something like I think Hove would definitely be in there with that. But like Kendrick's had a whole. This one was West Coast themed, although they were saying like it was odes to some of his friends and Nipsey, like some of his contemporaries or whatever. So I don't know if this GNX was that. I think maybe the next project would be more. I don't know, man. I don't know. To answer your question, I really don't know. I would love to see it.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't drop another album. Like, for what?
Yeah.
Like, for what?
Why not?
Like, yeah. He went insane on this album, man. Like,
he did.
Oh my goodness.
He really did. I think the biggest part that shows me more music is coming because the Heart Part 6 wasn't on any of his other albums. It was on just like mixtapes and stuff. So I think that was it. But no, to your point about GNX, I love talking about this one. My favorite song changes every week. You know, like Dodger Blue has had me in a complete vice. I wanted to do the Hollywood Shuffle to it. Like I want to do line dances to it. And it goes to like TV off, like just like come on, man. Then Peekaboo, like it's just the whole project just has this. My favorite song changes from day to day, man.
Yeah, like I mean, it gets more dynamic with each listen. Like, and I love listening to it in different settings. Like sometimes in the car. In the headphones, man, on the, you know what I'm saying, speakers, through the TV or whatever. It's like, it's a different experience each time. But like, I don't know, man. He's in rarefied air. He's a different space right now. He's going crazy.
He definitely is. And from the rumor has it, you know, DJ Head and Daylight, like, and I think Q said it too. Like, he's not done. He has more on the way. So to your original point, Drake, I understand what you're doing, but I think he did hear GNX was like, all right, enough's enough. I got to sue. You know, this is on the heels of that, but he's making the animal bigger by doing that. You know,
yeah. So you know what? I wouldn't mind hearing a Dot and Drake album. Yeah.
Hold on, you broke up. What you say? You don't want to hear what now?
I wouldn't mind hearing a Dot and Drake album.
I would too. I would love for it to happen, but like it would be. That's never going to happen.
We both know. Like, what if that's the big troll at the end? You know
I'm telling you, at this point, the way it's been going, I kind of think that was what's going on. It was like let's boost you up as much as we can, get me out of this record label, and then we'll go on tour and make a ton of money. Because I can't see how Drake is making all these decisions and they're being calculated. It just doesn't make sense business wise, even do it this way, unless you're trying to go at the giant and get yourself out of a deal, and you're gonna like maybe pad the stats with Kendrick, and then at the end,
I want the money. I want the money. Like, yeah, give me a billion. I need at least $1 billion. You know what I mean? Like, you knew what we were about to do, and then you let this guy.
All right, man. What else you got? Got anything else?
What's going down?
I was saying, you got anything else?
Oh man, I keep breaking up, but no, I think we got it, man.
Okay. All right. Well, yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This is Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 360. Drink more water, people. Peace.